Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, another episode of Crash Landing. So at the end of my last episode, I had been working on my fruit picker. So my little setup over here, so increasing the ability for me to produce food. So I've picked a few things already, haven't really been on too much over the weekend, so haven't gained that much more fruit. But so now we're back and getting on with something. So what I was going to do this episode, so I think what I'm going to do is work on my some Pneumaticraft today. So if we go into the quest book, go into the under pressure, and I think we're going to do the assembling circuit boards today. So make an assembly controller, an assembly laser, and then basically automate the production of printed circuit boards, which will be quite cool. Or not necessarily printed circuit boards, but if we have a look at PCB, I think we're looking at not an empty PCB, an unassembled PCB. So yeah, so I think we'll be making an unassembled PCB today, which requires all these machines. So let's get started. So it reckons that we're going to need an assembly controller and an assembly laser. Now I've definitely got all of the, so I've already got some of the bits and pieces that you need, such as the I/O unit and the assembly platform. So let me grab. So I need a couple of assembly units and an assembly platform. Excellent. So I got them from the city during a couple of raids, and now we need to have a look at the, what was it, the assembly controller. There we go, assembly controller. So I need 3 printed circuit boards, pressure tube, and some compressed iron. So that's not too bad. So what was it? I needed 3 compressed iron. I need some pressure tubes. So how do I make them again? I've made them in a little while. Oh yeah, 2 compressed iron either side of glass. So let me grab a little bit of glass out of my golden bag, and then we can go. There we go, 4 pressure tubes, that's all we need, and then we need a couple more bits of compressed iron. Marvellous. And then we need 3 PCBs, so fantastic, we've got 6 spare, which is what I like to see. And that should then allow us to make an assembly controller. Boom! What else was it we needed to make? Oh, we needed to make the laser, the assembly laser. So that is 3 pneumatic cylinders, which is compressed iron, plastic, and one of these cannon barrels, and the cannon barrels is a safe... Okay, so this could require a little bit more, so let me start looking for stuff. So let me have another quick check through here. So we'll go to the laser, so pneumatic cylinder. Okay, so I need lots of blue plastic. This is where I find out that I should have done some more work off camera and that I need to make blue plastic. So how do I make that again? Assembly laser. Blue plastic comes from rain plant seeds. Now, where are my rain plant seeds? Let's have a look. Rain plant seeds, there we go. So I need to make some more rain plant, lots more rain plant seeds. So let me go away back. You grab these like that, chuck them on the ground, like so. Whack them, whack-a-doodle. And then we're just going to start whacking these up like so. Oh yeah, guys, I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but I've actually got my new mic now, my new microphone. I've been having problems with my old one where the cable's gone a bit funny and kept dismounting like halfway through recording. So what I've actually done is actually bought myself a new microphone now, Samsung CO1U, so a fairly decent one. And hopefully it sounds a lot better. So let me know what you think of the sound quality, and see if it sounds much different to my old one. But it's quite a nice microphone. Cost me a fair bit to buy, to be fair, but it's definitely worth the money. So let me know if you notice a significant difference in the quality of my audio over the top of my videos now. Would be much appreciated. Just gonna keep planting rain plant seeds and whacking them away. Here we go. So I don't know how many I need. How many do I need for the laser? So I need 3 pneumatic cylinders, and I need 6 per pneumatic cylinder. So I need at least 18. So let me just make a few more. See if I can plant several at once. Is that going to plant? Nope. Of course it's not. What did it plant? There we go. So we're just going to keep whacking these up. So we got more than enough than we need. I'm just going to make a few spare, like so. Why the hell not? There we go. So basically all I'm doing now is just turning bone meal into seeds, which is quite cool. As soon as you've got the initial ones, you've basically got enough to just kind of fully keep producing them. So I think we've got enough spare. So we've got 28 there, so I'm just going to put 10 back, make 18. Marvellous. We also need some charcoal, so let me go grab it from my tree farm over here. I actually hooked up my planter now, so if we have a look at here, we've got, if we go into tree farm, saplings, got a new command group, so we've got trigger, which is to input from the fluid transposer into the gold chest. So that'll take out any saplings from here and put them into here. And then I've got another trigger which basically says take saplings from the gold chest and put them into the... oh, that's the input, isn't it? And put them into the planter. So there we go. So that is now all fully automated. I think I've also added in another condition, which I don't know if this is going to work here. So I've got quite a lot of leaves. If we go into dirt, added in another trigger where a condition where I basically said if in the gold chest, if there is, oops, a daisy, if there's at least 128 leaves, if that's true, then you can input what's the one I'm looking for? You can input leaves into, oops a daisy, into any of my barrels to produce some more dirt. So while this kind of fluid transpose is a fairly slow process, producing dirt is now using the leaves as well as just the vines. So they, as you can see, it should be producing a fair bit more dirt now. So I think I've hopefully got this entire farm fully automated. So let me just grab some charcoal. I don't think I'm going to need 2 stacks, but let me put 2 stacks back. Let's just take 1 stack with me for now. So what we need to do is, let me just drop off this bone meal as well. There we go. So let me run up here. And then, so what I'm going to do is put these 18 rain plant seeds in there. Get them started. And then I'll just put a couple of charcoal in each of these. Marvellous. So that should be now producing the blue plastic that I need. As you can see, that is actually, I've already got some pressure in there. Oh wow, it's actually producing blue plastic already. Oh, bollocks. I hate when this happens. Plastic. There we go. So, wow, it actually just produced 18 plastic right off the bat. Apparently it had enough pressure to just produce it straight away, which is interesting. So, I've actually got my 18 plastic I need pretty much instantaneously. So, let me take out that charcoal as I don't really need it as it had a significant amount of pressure in it already. That's quite nice, isn't it? That's nice. As you can see, I still haven't put, like, walls or anything around these buildings. I might do that this weekend coming. I just haven't had time. Actually, no, I won't have time to do it this weekend coming. I might do it when I've got time during the week, because basically I'm away this weekend, so I won't have time to do any off-camera work. So I better make sure I do all of that before I go away. But I digress. So where were we? So, oh yeah, we're trying to make the assembly laser, weren't we? So what do we need for each of those max cylinders? So we need lots of compressed iron. Hopefully I've got enough. Let me just double check how I make compressed iron again. Iron. Oh yeah, I need compressed iron, don't I? Compressed iron. I think I can just run it straight through the... yeah, it just requires up to 2 bars of pressure to convert iron over to compressed iron. So let me just grab, say, a stack of iron. I can convert that over. How much have I got? I've got almost... I had almost 4 stacks there, but I'm going to take a stack and turn it into compressed iron instead. So let me make sure before I put things inside the chamber that I change this over. So we're going to change this to compressed. There we go, that should hopefully then pull out compressed iron. Marvellous. Oops, so daisy, just going around the long way to get back to my chest here. Oh, that's the wrong one. No, did not want to put compressed iron in it. Damn it. Oh, that should just come out straight away, really. Whoops, a daisy. That was a bit dumb of me. Whoops, a daisy. Did not mean to put compressed iron in there. That was a bit daft of me. I don't think compressed iron does anything inside the, what's it called? Let me just put a couple of charcoal in the, what's the word I'm looking for? The pressure chamber. So yeah, some compressed iron has already started to come out. That was a bit daft of me. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, let's just put compressed iron in the pressure chamber, you know, where it's already compressed. Whoops a daisy. There we go. So that should be almost the last of it, I think. How much did I have? I can't even remember. But hopefully the iron should be going. The iron in there should be going in there and being compressed at some point. So let me get on with what I need to make. So let me go back to, what was it, assembly. There we go. So we've done the controllers, we've done the lasers. So we also need to make some of these safety valve tubes. So I think we need to make 3 of these. Yeah, I need to make 3 of them. So, oops a daisy. So what was it? I need to make a pressure gauge, have some spare pressure tubes, and so I need several gold. So I think I need 12 altogether. I can do that. I can do 12 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Marvellous. 12 gold. That should allow us. And then also, do I have wooden? I think I've got wooden cobblestone on me. Oh, look at that. Marvellous. My tree just grew. And then hopefully, if we go back over, we should see that it's already been replanted by the planter. I basically connected the planter to this power source just so it can all run off one little system. which is quite nice. And it's producing vines, it's producing jungle leaves, it's producing wood, which is just going straight into the furnace. So that's cool. Look at that, that is beautiful. Nice and automated, fantastic. So, where were we? So we need to make 1, 2, 3, and then we need to do same thing around here. 1, 2, 3 pressure gauges, and then I believe we need, what is it? We need some levers, don't we? Yep. Okay. Let me see what I can grab out of here. So we've got some. Oh no, we've got sticks. That'll do. Sticks and plain cobblestone. Don't want chiseled cobblestone. That doesn't do anything. So I need 6 of these. So I need 6 levers. There we go. Marvelous. That's what I need, and then I should, in theory, be able to make the 3 the 3 safety valve tubes. 1, 2, 3. Marvelous. Ah, look, another one just grew up. That was quick. Jesus Christ, that really is going fast now. Marvelous. Am I getting low on thirst? I am, aren't I? Good job I've got my water barrel right here. My water drum even, sorry. Filling up quite nicely. It's taking its sweet ass time, but producing lots of delicious free water for me. So, where were we? Yes, so we've made the 3 safety valve tubes. So, what do we need to make next? We need to make the 3 cannon barrels, which requires... Oh, excellent. 1, 2, and 3. So is the iron going in here? Have we made compressed iron yet? Nope. Is it still building? I think it's still building up pressure, I think. So if we have a look in here, there should be just there should just be a whole stack of iron in there. I think once that's built up a certain amount of pressure, which it won't do because I need to put some more charcoal in. Apparently. There we go. Just keep topping it up. As soon as that goes up above 2 bar, I think the iron should then drop inside, which would be quite nice. Where were we? So we've built the 3 cannon barrels. What do we need to do now? So that requires even more compressed iron, which I don't think I have. I think I'm all out of compressed iron. So I'm waiting on you to start compressing iron. Come on, come on. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe it was quite ambitious with a whole stack of iron there. So I think I'm just waiting for that to compress down now. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a quick cutaway, let that iron compress down, and hopefully we should be able to finish off the laser drill in a second. So I'll see you when this is done. Okay guys, so I'm back. So while the entire stack of iron hasn't quite finished compressing yet, I do however have, I think, enough to complete the recipe. So let me just pop over here, and then what we're going to do is make these 3 pneumatic cylinders that we need. Fantastic, and then that should allow us to make, once we've got ourselves a printed circuit board, to make, that's not what I wanted, assembly laser. Oh, I need some rose red as well, which I have, excellent. So then we can just do, there we go, an assembly laser, yay! So I think what we're going to need now is a chest of some description. So let me grab 8 wood. Oops, a daisy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Marvellous. And then we can make a chest like so. So if we go have a quick look at the quest book, there we go. So we've all done that. So we've made all this, and we even get an assembly program controller, some compressed iron, and some redstone. So how's it doing? It's actually produced any more compressed iron yet? It has, to another 22. So we're looking at quite a bit of compressed iron at the moment. So now what we need to do is actually hook up this whole assembly setup. So I'm going to put it to this side. So that'll start to gain some pressure, the assembly controller. And then what I think I need to do is, if I have the chest, I think you need it there. What you then need to do is put an assembly IO there, an assembly IO there, and an assembly laser, I believe. So I think this is what I need to do. Put in the assembly program laser. So yeah, let me remember how to do this. So I want to make a PCB. So how do I do this again? So I need to make an unassembled PCB, and I start with an empty PCB, which is plastic and compressed iron. Do I have any unassembled ones? No. So let me grab. Let me make 6. 1, 2. Oops, a daisy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Is there a better way of making the printed circuit board? Let me have a quick look. So recipe for this. No, that's literally just the capacitors and the unassembled PCB. So we need to start off by making ourselves an unassembled PCB. So that's got the laser program. Problems? Any problems? No sufficient pressure. Not all machines required for this program are available. Click up the other required machines. Assembly platform offline. Oh no, I need an assembly platform, don't I? Where the hell does the assembly platform go? Bollocks. I think this is the right one, so does that go there? Have a quick look. So, assembly drill offline. No one. I've got laser though. Assembly IO unit export offline. Have I done something wrong here? Let me get a wrench out. So, does it tell me what I need to do? So, lay out the machines in a square. The two IO units at the top left and right. The laser at the bottom left, and the platform. Okay, so let me dig all this up. There we go. So let me dig up the chest as well. Let me see what that says. So, oops, a daisy, did not mean to do that. So, what does it say? So, lay out the machines in a square. The two IO units at the top left and right. So, let me grab the IO units. So, top left and right. The laser at the bottom left. So, laser there. And then assembly platform, I believe. Oops, a daisy. Place the chest directly north of either the IO unit and the controller touching any... So place the chest directly north of either the IO unit and the controller touching any side of the square. You will need... Okay, so let me grab the chest. And I think the chest can go there. Is that alright now? Let me have a look. Assembly drill offline. I don't have an assembly drill. Let me see what it says. You will need to right-click one of the IO units with a pneumatic wrench to set it to output. Okay, so how do I make a pneumatic wrench? Oh, right, I haven't made one of these yet. Okay, so I haven't made a pneumatic wrench. Fair enough. Is that part of the other quest? Let me have a quick look. So apparently I need to do tools of the trade, which is a pneumatic wrench. So let me figure out how I make one of these first. So this should hopefully round off the episode. So I need to make burst plant seeds, which is grey dye and grass seeds, and I get grey dye from bone meal and ink sacs. Okay. Just wondering, how do I get ink sacs? Ink sacs I can get, just from squid plant seeds. Very nice. So we get squid plant seed and some bone meal. Put that bone away. There we go. So that should make grey dye, I believe. Oops, a daisy. Now that makes an ink sac. That makes grey dye, and then I need a grass seed from somewhere. Just pop over here. I should have one back at my base, I think. Fingers crossed. Do we have? Oh, excellent! We've got some three spare grass plant seeds for any future. What's the word I'm looking for? Any future. My brain's just totally gone now. Any future. Any future Pneumaticraft seeds I might need. So there we go, burst plant seed, excellent. So then I need to start turning this into, if we throw you on here, start turning you into more seeds. So let's start digging you up, making plenty. 1, 2, 1, 2, boom, boom. You've already grown, nice. That's what I like to see. So you grow up. There we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Break, break. Oh no, you've already started to plant yourself. I can cope with that. So how many do we need to make the pneumatic wrench? Let me have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, and an air canister, which is just that's not too bad. So just gonna smash you up. There we go. So apparently I've run out of bone meal, but I only needed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so I've got plenty spare. So I can put you away along with my grey dye. Go away, bat. You're annoying me. So what's the pressure like in here at the moment? Reasonable. So I think what we can do is let me just make sure that is set to. Oops, a daisy. Okay, guys, sorry about that. Like I say, I managed to hit F11, which full screens the game. So I accidentally dropped out there for a second. So let's grab the rest of that compressed iron that we made earlier. So I think I've set that to plastic now, which should pull out, yep, the grey plastic. Whew. And then we can shove in the 5 burst plant seeds, which should, in theory, let me just make sure that I keep this topped up with charcoal. There we go. That should, in theory, pop out into grey plastic fairly quickly. So that is processed up real quick. Nice, that's what I like to see. And then we should get the 5 grey plastic we need to make ourselves a pneumatic wrench. Come on, plastic, you coming out? There we go, 5 grey plastic, fantastic. So, let's see what we need to do. So, we need to make an air canister. So, what am I missing from there? I need to make another pressure tube, I believe. There we go. And then I should be able to then make an air canister. Marvellous. I need the 1, thank you very much. And then, what am I missing? I'm missing one more lever. Marvellous. And then, in theory, if it would allow me to, let's just hit right click. So, onto lever and air canister. Boom! Pneumatic wrench. So, I think I need to pressure this somehow. How the hell do I pressure it? Allows rotation of placed pneumatic blocks as well as a few other useful functions. Must be charged in a charging station. Oh, great. So, charging station. Oh, right, I've already got one. Fantastic. So, let me go back to here, grab the charging station. So, I should just be able to add this into my system somewhere. So, let me just plonk it down, say there. That's not right. Let's try this again. Plonk it down there. Excellent. So, that's all ready to go. So, I should be able to charge up my pneumatic wrench like so. And that is going to charge it up. Wunderbar, as the Germans would say. Start putting some stuff away, as I think we're almost done here. Oh yeah, I need to create myself some more. Let's make myself 5 of these, and I want. Let me go back to PCB. I want to make an empty PCB. Yep, so that's what we need to do. So let me just change this over to. Oh, that doesn't let me right click on that to empty it. So we'll just put in empty like so. Fly up here, put in 5 and 5 like so. So that should go into the system. We'll just give it a little bit more pressure just to keep it going. And then I like the way you can actually see that charging. That's quite cool. So actually, I'm going to take my pneumatic wrench out like so. And then what I need to do is right click on that. Excellent. So that is now, I think, ready to go. So assembly drill offline. So machine. So I should have the assembly. So assembly laser. Why are you not working? That's really weird. So it says assembly drill offline, but I don't need an assembly drill. Let me go back and double check this. So, congratulations, you should now have everything you need to automate the making of printed circuit boards. From here you can now make all the technological goodies you need for the long-term survival. Excellent. So let me just double check this. So, no need for the UV light box or etching acid. This process is a little slow, but a few speed upgrades will fix that. Cool. Place an empty PCB in the chest and the input IO will place... So, okay, supply the controller with pressurized air and the laser program provided and you're good to go. Place an empty PCB in the chest and the input I/O. Okay, so we literally just need these empty PCBs now. Oh, excellent, they're all here. Fantastic. So, what we can then do is, let me try this out. So I'll put an empty PCB in there. Is this going to start doing anything? Put my laser back in there. Are you actually going to do anything? Assembly drill. Why are you saying assembly drill? I don't want you to be an assembly drill. Hang on a minute, let me... bash all of this up like so. Let's put this back. So where the hell did the controller go? Oh, it's right there. Whoops, I didn't pick it up. I was like, no, don't go. Put you down. So let me put the laser program in there. Okay, yeah, so that's now requesting all the correct things. So we need to do assembly IO, assembly IO. What was it? Assembly laser and assembly platform, and then we need to go whoop. There we go. Is that all good to go? Assembly drill offline. Why are you saying assembly drill is off? Why are you saying assembly drill again? Hang on a minute. Why are you saying assembly drill when I've asked for a laser program? That's really weird. Let me try wrenching you. Is that going to work? I've put in the laser program, but I don't think it... Hang on a minute. So, place a chest... You need to right-click one of the I/O units. Yep. Supply the controller with the pressurized air and the laser program provided, and you're good to go. Place an empty PCB in the chest, and the input I/O unit will place it in the platform. The laser will etch it. Unless I've got these two the wrong way around. Hang on. Let me try laser there, and assembly platform there. God damn it! Bash all these up. Hang on. Let's try this again. Whoops-a-daisy. I'm determined to get this to work before ending the episode. So saying all the correct things. So need all of that. So assembly. So do I need a drill as well? I don't know. So that's the wrong place for the laser. There we go. So I need my 2 I/O units, assembly laser, assembly platform, drill one of you. There we go. So does it have enough pressure? Oh, it might not have enough pressure. Hang on, let me just build up a bit more pressure first. So I've got my empty PCBs in there, so hopefully this will work. I shouldn't need a drill. So that's all working for the laser. So yeah, no sufficient pressure. That was probably why it's not working. Whoops. So we just need to build up a little bit of pressure first. I think we need to get up to over 3.5 bar. So let me just drop it. No, I won't drop in that yet until I really need to. Don't want to overpressure the system if I can get away with it. So let's see if this works. And if it does, huzzah! It's building up, building up. Come on, hurry up. This is just a slow process. Don't believe how much pressure this requires you to. It's probably because I've got quite a few different things. I don't actually need this light box anymore, do I? So let me just destroy you. Don't need my UV light box anymore. Let's put you away. Goodbye, UV light box. I've got something better now. I've got a goddamn assembly system. So as you can see, this charging station does take up quite a bit more bar. And I just realised how thirsty I'm getting as well. I've been fanning around here, and I'm desperately in need of some water in my camelback. Let me fill you up quick. There we go. So then, how are we doing? We up to pressure yet? Almost up to pressure. Almost. Come on. We're out of charcoal. There we go. Let me just build you up a little bit more. There we go. Fingers crossed that won't go into the danger zone. I hope. Oh, look at this. Oh, look, it's going. It's going. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at it. Running. Ooh, clever. So that's going to take the empty PCB out of there. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Here we go. Put it in there. It should get clamped in place, which is excellent. Oh, look at that. It gets clamped in place and the laser gets going. This is not using up any pressure, and I'm worried about how much this is actually building up. So let me grab a bit more of this, just so that it's not going crazy, in theory. Because this is getting quite close to the danger zone, and it's been lasered, and as you can see, it's been turned into a... what's what I'm looking for? It's been turned into, when it gets put back into the chest, and the clamps are released. Come on, hurry up. I love the way it's a slow process, but chucking it in acid is definitely far slower than this. And then, in theory, we should have, when it puts it back in the chest, one unassembled PCB. Yay! It worked. Look at that. That is beautiful. So that is all working now. Finally, after much trial and error. But that's been a fairly successful episode. So we've actually finished that assembly line. We finished some of the Pneumaticraft stuff. Don't really need to do that. That's a repeatable quest. And then we just need to finish off like the tools of the trade. So we need to make like a GPS tool. We also need to make some of these upgrades, and we get lots and lots of delicious upgrades. And I think the final thing to do for Pneumaticraft is to make this kinetic compressor, which basically does the job of these air compressors, but it uses like redstone flux instead. So once we've got ourselves a big reactor set up, it might be worth doing that, but not before. So that is lasering things, which is really cool. Look at that, beautiful. Pneumaticraft is quite cool. It's quite, I wouldn't say it's complicated, it's just, it's one of those. It was just a new mod when I first started on it. It was like, oh god, another mod to learn. But I've done it with Steve's Factory Manager. I've done it with Pneumaticraft. So I've rather enjoyed learning some new mods for this particular mod pack. And yeah, it's been fun. So I don't know what I'm going to do on the next episode. Probably do some work on what we've got to do to finish off basic survival. Oh, I've still got to do getting chilly. So I've still got to. I haven't done this quest either. I'll get around to that eventually. But I might make some cold water on the next quest, and also kind of like I might try and finish off as much of basic survival as possible, and then maybe also do some work on technological revolution. So look at, I don't know, finishing off the thermal expansion basic machines, and then maybe even set up a little system for making witch water and stuff like that. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. As always guys, don't forget to comment and like if you've enjoyed it. Apart from that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.